I never told you who he was cheating with, right? It wasn't a stranger, like I said. It was family, my cousin. Yes, you heard me. My favorite cousin. She was a regular visitor in my house. Someone I called over to help on busy days. I mean, this is someone I was closer to than my biological sister. She would smile, hug me, and pretended to love me more than words could say. All the while, having a full-blown affair with my husband, the same man she claimed she never liked. I smiled dryly when I remembered how I used to pitch my husband like a business idea to my cousin, just to get her to like him. But she remained dismissive. And my husband, he was indifferent about my cousin. Well, her name sat on the envelope in my bag like a loaded weapon. I didn't go to her house. I didn't even call her. Instead, I called for a family meeting and I invited both sides. Everyone came, uncles, aunties, elders. It was just my husband who couldn't make it. I sat quietly, observing, while greetings filled the room. She sat across from me, smiling at me, unaware. I did not know why our man did not tell her that I had found out about the affair. When I was asked to speak, I rose quietly, but confidently, armed with my truth. I cleared my truth. I didn't come here to accuse anyone, I started, but I came to return something, I concluded. Then I brought out the brown envelope, placed it on the center table, opened it. I didn't read messages. I didn't share screenshots. I started handing out documents, starting from her husband. Bank transfers with names, dates, photos taken in my house. The room changed. She was the last person I handed the document to. But before then, she started sensing it from the way Mama looked at her and the way anyone who touched the document turned to look at her. I made sure my assistant who went with me caught every action on camera. It's a lie, she flared up, looking at her husband whose arms were folded in shock. Did you say it's a lie? I queried calmly, my voice filled with authority and judgment. I then pulled out my phone and played their voice records. That was when her knees gave way. She knelt beside me, crying profusely. And of course, blaming Mr. Devil. Everyone was too stunned to speak. They were just moping at her in shock and disbelief. I walked over to her and lifted her chin. I said, looking straight into her eyes, I will ruin you. I quickly created a WhatsApp group and added all her family and friends, all her colleagues, her bosses, every single important person in her life. Some of them I collected their numbers during my evidence finding. And then I posted the video we made from the meeting and added individual evidence that could incriminate her. Photos and every voice recording about her company, her job that was in my possession. That night, my husband called me 27 times. I didn't answer because some kind of revenge don't scream. It removes you from the story entirely. What terrified them was not what I did, it was what I hadn't